Cousteau, and welcome to another episode of Ztar Time. Today I have a little demonstration set up for you. It's a little bit on the experimental, fun side of Ztar usage. I've got a software synthesizer from Native Instruments here called Prism, which is a very fun synth to use. I believe it's some sort of physical modeling of strings and modal synthesis and harmonic ratios and all sorts of fun things going on. I'm using a Z6 with a log neck or logarithmic neck, TCA ribbon, string triggers, joystick, and I've got for you today a little bit of a demonstration, sort of like an impromptu gamelan thing that we've been screwing around with here. And how it works is I've got the fingerboard in tap mode, polyphonic tap mode, and it also has the arpeggiator enabled, and that allows me to hold a chord down and have our arpeggiator move through the notes in the chord. I've got the joystick set up to bend the clock time on the arpeggiator so that when I move it one way, it slows my clock down, and I move it another way, and it speeds the clock up. Very fun to use on the fly. I've got the ribbon assigned to a filter inside the synthesizer. And then I've got my TCA triggers assigned not to notes, but to do continuous control messages based on the velocity of the strike and then the after pressure. So I've got this first TCA set up to control the decay time on the modal synthesis portion of the synthesizer, so that it opens and closes the sound, sort of. That's all based on the pressure, so that if I apply a very little amount of pressure, I get a very truncated sound, sort of like a marimba or something like that, or some sort of gamelan instrument. And then the harder I lean into that, the more that decay parameter opens up, and I can get very long chimey sounds. I've got the sixth trigger set up to control the harmonic ratios of the modal synthesis bank, so I can get inharmonic and harmonic sounds depending on where that is. A little harder to achieve an even pressure there, so I've also mapped it to the volume knob so that I can get very finite values if I want. Then in the middle here I've got the middle two TCA triggers set up to do a delay wet and dry and a delay time based on how hard I lean into it as well. So that's kind of fun to fool around with, so I can do things like adjust the delay time based on the pressure. So let's see if we can cook up something fun. might be a little easier if I show you with a more harmonic type sound. So I'm going to move that ratio bend right into the middle where it gets very harmonic sounding. So. On the first trigger here. Very fun. I'm Jacques Cousteau. This has been another Ztar time moment. See you in outer space.